When we think of Italy, we picture the Colosseum, Venice's canals, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Iconic, crowded, and unforgettable. But the true heart of Italy beats in its small, quiet villages tucked into hills or perched above the sea. Here the crowds vanish, replaced by family-run shops and a gentle, unhurried rhythm. This is where you can experience Italy as a temporary local, connecting on a deeper level. Trade the tourist lines for a chat with a nonna in her garden or a game of cards in the piazza. Getting off the beaten path is a mindset, one that rewards curiosity and a love for simple joys. These villages, scattered across Italy's regions, each have their own unique character and stories. From alpine hamlets to sun-drenched fishing towns, the magic is in the everyday moments. The most memorable experiences happen when you put down the map and follow a winding road. In these hidden places, you don't just see Italy, you feel it. This is the Italy that lingers long after you return home. It's an invitation to slow down, look closer, and discover the country's beautiful everyday soul. Welcome to the real Italy. In Italy's villages, life slows to a gentle rhythm. Here, il dolce fa niente. The sweetness of doing nothing is a way of life. Mornings start with a leisurely stroll for coffee and a cornetto, not a frantic rush. The midday riposo brings families together for a long shared meal. Shops close and the world pauses for food, rest and connection. Evenings are for the passeggiata, a slow walk through the piazza, arm in arm with friends and family. There's no destination, just the pleasure of being together. For travellers, this slowness is a revelation. At first it feels unfamiliar, but soon you notice the details, the play of light on stone, laughter echoing in a courtyard. The village teaches you to savour the moment. Life here isn't about productivity, it's about presence. The gift of the Italian village is learning to truly live in the now. Slow down and you'll find peace in the simplest things. That's the magic of il dolce far niente. Italy's villages host festivals that feel like stepping back in time. These sagra aren't for tourists, they're living traditions, celebrating harvests, saints and local history. Food festivals fill the air with the scent of chestnuts, wild boar or artichokes, and everyone gathers at long tables in the piazza. Historical reenactments bring the past alive, with locals in medieval costumes, jousting and flag throwing. These aren't performances, they're acts of pride and memory. Joining a village festival means sharing in the community's soul. You taste the love in the food, see the passion in the parades, and feel the warmth of belonging. These moments connect you to Italy in a way no famous landmark can. You're not just an observer, you're part of the celebration. This is the joy of discovering Italy's hidden heart. After days in Rome's chaos, I craved quiet and found it in Calcutta, a tiny village perched on a volcanic cliff. The journey north was a slow transition from city to countryside, and Calcutta appeared like a fairy tale rising from the rock. Entering through a single stone archway, I wandered narrow alleys, hearing only footsteps and distant voices. The village, once abandoned, was revived by artists and dreamers in the 1960s, filling it with studios and a bohemian spirit. I met creatives from around the world, each drawn to Calcutta's magic. Lunch was simple pasta and local wine on a terrace overlooking the valley. In that moment, surrounded by art, history and sunlight, I realized this was the Italy I'd been searching for. Calcutta is a place with deep roots and a vibrant present. Its soul is unique, a blend of ancient stone and creative energy. Here, time slows, and every corner invites discovery. Sometimes the best detours lead to the most unforgettable places. Calcutta is proof. The architecture of Italy's hidden villages tells a story of place and tradition. Unlike grand city palaces, these buildings are humble, built from local stone or limestone, blending seamlessly with the landscape. Winding cobblestone lanes or vicoli twist through the villages, opening onto tiny squares or breathtaking views. Houses cluster close, creating intimacy and a sense of community. Details abound. Ancient doors, flower-filled balconies and shrines tucked into walls. The piazza is the village's heart, a gathering place for church, cafe and conversation. Here, architecture is lived in, layered with history and daily life. Families adapt old homes, adding modern touches while honouring the past. You see centuries in a single wall, medieval arches, Renaissance windows, satellite dishes. This blend of old and new gives the villages their soul. It's a testament to resilience and enduring community. In these villages, food is about cucina povera. Simple, seasonal and deeply rooted in tradition. Dishes are crafted from what's local and fresh. Spring's fava beans, summer's tomatoes, autumn's mushrooms, winter's lentils. Pasta is handmade, sauces are simple. Just tomatoes, garlic and basil can be a masterpiece. My most memorable meal was in a mountain osteria lentil soup, handmade pasta with wild mushrooms and local cheese with honey. There was no menu, just what the family cooked that day. Every bite was honest, flavorful and connected to the land. Dining here isn't about luxury, it's about respect for ingredients and tradition. As a guest, you share in a heritage passed down for generations. The best meals are often the simplest, shared with warmth and generosity. This is the real taste of Italy. In these villages, food is more than sustenance. It's a celebration of place and people. You leave the table nourished in every sense. Cucina povera is a lesson in finding richness in simplicity, one delicious plate at a time. In Italy's small villages, community is everything. Neighbours aren't strangers, they're family, bound by shared history and daily rituals. Morning greetings at the cafe, chats with the butcher and waves across the piazza create a web of connection. People look out for each other, offering help and support without hesitation. As a traveller, you're welcomed if you show respect and curiosity. A few Italian words and a friendly smile go a long way. Soon, you're greeted like a familiar face. This sense of belonging is precious and fragile. By supporting local life, we help these communities thrive and keep their spirit alive. Walking through an Italian village is walking through history. Ancient stones, winding streets and layered architecture reveal centuries of life. Churches built on Roman temples, town walls turned scenic walkways, piazzas echoing with old stories. Every corner uncovers a new piece of the past. Villagers are custodians of this legacy, proud of their heritage and traditions. For visitors, it's humbling, a reminder that we're guests in a place with a long, unbroken story. The past isn't just preserved, it's lived, shaping identity and daily life. Standing in a 1,000-year-old piazza, you feel the echoes of history all around. It's a powerful connection to Italy and to the sweep of human experience. Italy's hidden villages are treasures, living examples of connection, history and beauty. But their authenticity is fragile, threatened by economic pressures and mass tourism. When villages become too popular, local life can be lost to souvenir shops and generic restaurants. We must travel with awareness and respect, choosing to be temporary locals, not just tourists. Stay in family-run inns, eat at local trattorias and buy from artisans. Visit in the off-season, spread your business and engage with the community. Our choices help these places thrive on their own terms. The goal is balance, welcoming visitors without losing soul. These villages aren't just backdrops, they're living, breathing communities. Seek out the hidden gems, go with an open heart and tread lightly, connect deeply, and help preserve the authentic soul of Italy. The future of these places depends on how we choose to experience them. Let's ensure their beauty endures for generations to come.